Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is The Walking Dead Deluxe number 62. Kicks off Fear of the Hunters. It's part 1. Written by Robert Kirkman, art by Charlie Adlard, color by Dave McCaig, lettering by Rus Wooton. So Walking Dead Deluxe is a kind of reprint of the original Walking Dead issue by issue, except this time it's colorized. So this kicks off the Hunter storyline for the Hunters. In the previous issue, Dale and Andrea's adopted kids, or kids, whatever you want to call them, were killed, and this is Dale, like, grieving, and the group kind of figuring out what to do next as they go and head to the mysterious church they're being led to. In the woods, we have some people stalking the group. They were hinted at in the previous issue, and this is where things begin with a shocking ending as to what happens to one of the characters. I vaguely kind of remember the storyline, and from what I remember, it goes into like really jacked up territory. But this is, I think, a really solid issue to kick off the next story arc. And it's good. I mean, I keep on saying this, like, Walking Dead to me was never about the zombies, it was never about the scares, never about the killing the zombies aspect of it. It really was about this group trying to create a new society, trying to create a new family, and what type of groups and communities build out of this disaster. And this is another issue that kind of, I think, plays off of that. We get to see the emotions flow. We get to see those interactions. We get to see the viewpoints, and there's some shocking moments, especially with Carl and Rick and how they interact, and you got some stuff with Michonne, and there's a lot there to think about and to discuss, and overall kind of get, you know, a vibe as to really what the focus of this series is about. As with everything, the art to me is good. Like, I really like Charlie Adler's art. I think that the coloring hasn't so far distracted. It's going to be interesting, the bloodier and more grossed out issues, where those all go. You know, if the coloring is kind of going to get things, you know, across that line to it's distracting. So far it hasn't, which I think is actually really, really impressive. So it's going to be interesting as the series goes on and things get a little bit more jacked up. But overall, it's a good issue. I mean, there's, I think, a little bit of bumps in that there's some foreshadowing, a bit too obvious foreshadowing early in the issue as to what happens to one of the characters. But overall, really good. The other thing that's kind of cool about these single issues is they got Kirkman's original notes, and he goes over them and discusses what changed, his thought process, what he did well, what he didn't do well. And it's just a really kind of eye-opening, interesting read from a creator, to see what they have to say and you know, about their process and what they thought about what they've done before. And he's critical about the stuff he did before, which I think is really cool. But overall, it's a great way to go and reread or read the first time The Walking Dead. You can go get this. It's out in comic shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We got a link where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you do get a small percentage by doing that to support our site. So thank you, and just watching our videos support us. So thank you for that. If you're into comics, if you're into Walking Dead, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.